Hi, my name is Corinne, and this is my video reflection regarding our virtual lessons in technology in the classroom. So for the first question, what went well in my lesson that I will continue doing in the future? When creating the lesson, I think that I made a big effort to make the slides visually appealing. I think that we did a really good job at adding in pictures, transitions, and animations that helped to make the lesson more engaging to the audience. I also thought that our use of checkpoints was effective, and in the real world, this would help us as teachers to check for students' understanding. We also added fun facts to each slide, which a lot of people commented on and said that they enjoyed. I think that adding in these small but significant details helped to make our slideshow better cater to the audience and made it overall more inviting than a plain old PowerPoint would have been. To the second question, what do I need to work on? So we were a little bit confused about what program to use to record ourselves, and so our video kind of got in the way of our text a little bit, and I think our transitions between teachers were sloppy as we had to do this on screen. In the future, I would want to research which program to use, figure out which one I personally like best, and give myself more time to practice so that this aspect of the presentation could flow more smoothly and not be as distracting. And it also would cover up our little picture, covered up our text, so that's something else that I think that we need to work on. I also think that we could have lessened the amount of text on each slide and rather done simple bullet points so that we didn't just have to read exactly what was on the slide. The third question, what did my peers do well that I can emulate? Some groups didn't use any video, they just did simple voiceover. I think that I would definitely consider doing this because I actually found some of the videos to be distracting, and I found myself to be watching the videos and kind of like critiquing the videos rather than the PowerPoint as a whole. So I do think that sometimes they would take away from the overall presentation. So I think that just doing a simple voiceover could be beneficial to me. I also saw that some of the groups used smart boards, and I thought that this was a creative addition and would be especially effective for math lessons. I also really liked how some groups incorporated music into their presentations, as well as humor. These are both things that I will consider adding into my future lessons as well. And for the last question, what did I learn about virtual learning that will help me in the future? I learned that virtual learning is a great tool to implement into the classroom. I thought about how a virtual lesson would be effective in cases where I might know that I'm going to be absent. I could make a virtual lesson beforehand and have the substitute teacher use it so I could be sure that the students don't fall behind or miss any important information. And overall, I think that virtual lessons are just a great way to switch up your teaching style, and I think that students would have a lot of fun with them.